This is Brent with Lykins Motorsports. We are getting ready to lay down some paint on our 1970 351 Cleveland engine. A lot of you guys leave comments and ask how I prep and what paint that I use and that sort of thing. Obviously, the first thing that has to be done is everything needs to be clean of oil and grease and ARP lube and all that stuff. I use just a squirt bottle full of lacquer thinner and squirt it good, and that stuff dries really quick and washes all the oil and everything off of it. So you can pretty much coat everything. Doesn't take long for that to air dry, and it takes all the contaminants off the metal. I usually prime, and I'll either use Duplicolor ceramic or this VHT engine primer and give it a good coat of primer, and then I go back with either VHT or Duplicolor ceramic color, and this is dark Ford blue, which is correct for this year engine. And I've pretty much got everything masked off, laid my intake gaskets down, traced around those, cut those out. The intake manifold is being cut right now. I had to have the flanges trimmed up. After that happens and push rods are in and I check everything out with that, then I could bolt the intake manifold on and I can go back over it with some primer and some color, since everything is going to be blue. So everything that should not be blue is masked off or left off. You notice I pulled the harmonic balancer back off. Got our water neck trimmed in mask, and our water pump flange, water pump inlet. I don't care about the oil filter. I'll change it. So yeah, I got spark plugs. I keep a selection of spark plugs to just screw in for this purpose. So everything is clean, and I'm going to wheel it outside and throw some primer on it. So this is very exciting. This will change the look of this engine by far. So I'm interested to see. Normally I do things a little bit differently on builds that don't have to be extremely period correct. The block gets painted before, maybe aluminum heads, or I'll paint the heads before or whatever. So this is a little bit different scenario, but yeah, let's get some primer on this thing. And here is our engine all primered up. Looks better already. I'm gonna let this sit for an hour, then we'll lay down some color. And then we'll be cooking with gas. Okay, here's 2 light coats and a medium coat, as the directions say. So it says to let it sit for 3 hours. So that's what we're gonna do. It looked beautiful out in the sunlight. Kind of shadowy in here, but I'm very pleased with how it's coming out. And I'll see you in 3 hours. And here's where we're going to end up for today. So I'm waiting on a bypass hose that'll fix that. We got our different fittings that go into the block and such. Those won't go in until the intake manifold is on, and I need to touch up a few things. The backside of that dipstick tube I missed, and a few other things, but balancer's on and lifters are in. I even put oil in it and primed it and got good resistance. I didn't check it with the gauge yet, but I'll do that when the push rods and rocker arms go on. So we are sneaking up on a complete engine. Won't be too much longer. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we should have a run in Cleveland here very shortly. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. I'll see you guys later.